What's happening? It's your boy R. Dot back with another one. You dig? Let's get straight into it, baby. Boom! Alright, man. You know what I want to talk to you about today? You know what I want to say? See, they only resent you because they can't break you. You dig? And that really shows a lot about people's character. And how they see themselves and everything like that. Now I'm gonna explain it as best as I know how, but they resent you because they can't break you. And see, by them breaking you or breaking your spirit, however you want to say it, or it gives them a sense of superiority, a sense of like power, and that is the reason why they're trying to break you. Now, the reason why breaking you specifically would give them a sense of dominion, power, superiority is because of who you are. Maybe it's your values. Maybe it's your principles. Maybe it's your character. Maybe it's, your beliefs. It's something, that stronghold that makes you who you are, that they have to destroy to build themselves up, to make themselves seem, superior to you. And to be honest with you, your kingdom is only as strong as the soldiers that you hire to protect the castle. Mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. Your soldiers are always going to be as strong, you know what I'm saying, as, well, you're only, how can I say this? It's like a weak person with a weak mentality, weak values, weak character, is going to try to basically, seduce, maybe you can say that, seduce, trick, manipulate, however you want to put it, but that what a weak person would do. A strong person who has a strong sense of self, a strong stance on their beliefs, a strong stance in their, character, a strong sense of who they are, a strong sense of, their capabilities. They don't have to manipulate people. You know what I'm saying? They don't force people to be in their lives. They don't force people to be a certain type of way. They don't force anything on anybody, because manipulation is a tactic of a weaker vessel, a weaker individual who cannot stand toe to toe with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that they deem stronger, so they have to go to lesser tactics to I guess to defeat that stronger individual, so really, it's a weak tactic, but it makes them feel strong because of the simple fact that they can't acknowledge that they're weak. And they don't want to acknowledge their weak points so they can strengthen them, so that it'll no longer be their weakness, it'll be their strength. You know what I mean? See, you, sis, you, bro, you work on your strengths. You work on your weaknesses, and you make your weaknesses your strength. You know what I mean? Like, you're always doing what's the word I'm looking for, man? You're always, basically taking, what's the word I'm looking for, man? Inventory, I should say. You're always taking inventory of, where you're slacking, where you need to evolve, where you need to level up, where you can, you can maneuver a little bit more better. You always take an inventory of your weaknesses and you work on them. But see, by you working on your weaknesses, identifying your weaknesses, taking inventory of your weaknesses, it opens you up. It makes you vulnerable. It shows you who you are. And when we're living in a society where everything is so, fake it till you make it, which I'm not knocking, because sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. I don't give them the pleasure. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you take inventory of, your weaknesses, your liabilities, and you work on those, you know what I'm saying? You try to work on those, it opens you up. It opens you up to a vulnerable space to when you have to accept the fact that you're just not that brave. You're just not that good. You're just not that strong. You're just not that. It's okay. That's the best thing to do. I mean, that's the first step. The first step is acknowledging that, accepting that, and working on it. Work on it, accept it, and work on it. But we're living in a society where you don't have to. You basically, they lying to you, telling you to come as you are, telling you that you can do anything, telling you that if you keep on doing hard work, no, that's not true. That's not true. You only going to get better when you work on what's slowing you down, and you have to identify that. If you are running around telling people that you're the best rapper and the best in the world, you know what I'm saying? The best artist, the best singer, the best, musician. But your accolades is not showing that. You've been doing this for so long, and and your accolades is not showing that. But you continue to keep doing the same thing. Continue to do the same thing. Continue to make the same moves. Continue to keep the same mindset. And it's going to keep you exactly where you're currently at in that moment. And a lot of the times people be having so much pride and ego, to the point to when the fact that they actually believe the lies that they tell themselves. That they are the best, that there's no one. Nah, you can only get better by working on your liabilities, working on your weaknesses. That's the only way you're going to get better, until you turn your weaknesses into your strength. You know what I mean? So, and I know I say this all the time. I know I'm kind of getting off subject like I tend to, but you know what I'm saying? I'm cooking right now a little bit. I think so. But, but you take inventory of your weaknesses, man, and you work on them. And that what makes you strong in the eyes of other people. And because of the simple fact that you're strong, people don't come for the weaklings. They come for the strong ones. They don't. To be the best, you got to beat the best. You dig? To be the best, you have to beat the best. Or, be in the same field, or be on the same team, or, in cahoots with them somehow, some way. You know what I mean? But it's not that they don't like you. They kind of resent you a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not that they don't like you. It's just the fact that they can't defeat you. And they can't defeat you how they want to defeat you, because of the simple fact that you can never defeat somebody who knows themselves, know their limitations, know how far they can go, because they already know themselves. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't make you a weak person or a lesser person or inferior person if you know that this war that you know what I'm saying, that you about the fight, you have no chance in winning. And you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with retreating. There's nothing wrong with retreating. That's actually smart. You know what I'm saying? Because in the book, The Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, it says that victory goes to the one who yields. You know what I'm saying? Victory actually goes to the one who yields, who who actually say, okay, you know what, that's enough. It's enough bloodshed. It's enough been going on. Such and such been going on. They the one that the person who actually yields is the person who actually wins the war. You know what I'm saying? That's the winner. You know? So honestly and truly, it's not that they don't like you. It's just that they can't figure you out. They can't get you. They can't break you. They can't have you how they want to have you. And 9 times out of 10, when the person trying to have you how they want you to have you, they shouldn't have you in the first place. They don't have good intentions anyway. They trying to use you, abuse you, isolate you, something. And it's not worth your time anyway. You dig? But you know how I do, man. I talk your head off, and I'm gonna just leave it right there. Hopefully somebody got the message, man. You know what I mean? I felt like somebody really needed to hear this. So I want to really, share that point with y'all or whatever. But make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Maybe it's something that I said that was confirmation of something you said. Or maybe you just know somebody that need to hear it. Either way it goes, don't be stingy with the content. You dig? But it's your boy R. Dot back with another one, baby. Over and out.